So hello and welcome back everybody, it's me, it's West Coast Bricks, and we're back for a fifth week. So thank you very much for joining me. So today, I'm going to have a look at the city and how we go about making our foliage, mainly trees, for this episode, and how I've learned to make them fuller and better. I've still not got around to changing all the trees in the town yet to this new updated method, but I will show you today how some of them are progressing and the changes that I've made as time's went by. Grassy areas, foliage and parks and stuff like that are great ways of adding a lot of colour and a lot of vibrancy to what can be very grey and very dull cities. So I try and cover up all the studs using rocks and leaves and grass, and also these wee flowers elements. As you can see, they're all around the park as well, and then using the blue studs to mark out the pathway. So in order to make bushes, hedges that is, sorry, you get the wee kind of like thorny pieces like these here, and then you kind of like twist them round and you put flowers all around them, and keep them in stacks like this. Makes nice wee hedge elements or small trees, however you want to kind of look at it. I love these original Lego trees. But this is how I originally started out with making trees. It was just single stud, thin, wee trees. Quite flat at the top though. There's almost nothing to them. Then I started using these thicker ones, putting bar elements on them and making them a lot wider and more fuller. I also try and add as much wildlife into my grass areas and my trees as I can. But this is my more updated method that I've got to now. So as you can see, I put the fern elements underneath. Helps to hold up the branches. But the branches are put on and then we cover them in the wee binacle elements again. And we put the flower elements all over them. And it just helps it really look like a nice full and plush tree in comparison to these more flat ones. As you can see, we've got a nice wee pretty flower on top of the tree. As I said, I always try and put them and butterflies all over. But this is how we take them. So we get these wee leaf elements, put the wee binnacles on them, and then we start to put flowers on top of those. And it just helps using these wee holes in the middle. You put that over the top, and there you have it. Once these are covered, that is how you end up with those nice full trees. You can also put other things on them as well, especially at Halloween time or Christmas time. You can see here with the spider web. And then when you're doing mocks and you're doing nice gardens like haunted houses and stuff like that, which I've got in my hand here, look at how much a change that garden makes to the house, just adding that nice blood red tree with the kind of dark binnacles on it. You don't get inverted corners in the towns, so that's why I built a haunted house with a wee abandoned house in it. And then look at the lights. So not only does the plant life add loads of colour, but lights as well just help to really, really elevate your town and your cities. This is just a wee run over of a lot of the elements that I've picked up. All of these elements are all, for the most part anyway, probably 99% of them picked up from the pick-a-brick wall inside your Lego store. So when you're in your Lego store, have a look at the pick-a-brick wall, fill a wee box with them, because you just never know the minute that you're going to use them to create a nice garden or a nice city. Now to get these back into the city and show you what difference it makes having these nice trees and colourful elements. And this inverted corner, what a big difference it'll make. So look at that, you don't really notice the haunted house in that corner until the light's going on it. But look at the difference that those trees make. Wow, just loads of colour, loads of life. A lot of time when you look at Lego cities, they're dead grey and dead dull, and you see these modulars all the time. So bring them to life, add a lot of colour. Make your Lego city stand out. Thought I'd show you this cabinet just quickly. We added 29 minifigures last week to our collection, and we added 15 minifigures this Friday in the live, but most of them are in that cabinet. Could you see any new ones? Again, there's loads of foliage and plant life and animals and stuff spread out throughout the city. I try and add as much of it and incorporate as much colour as I possibly can throughout the town. So thank you very much everybody for joining me again this week. Next week we'll be back once again with some more city stuff. Let me know in the comments what you think though this week. Take care for now.